Crystal Vogan. And Ms. Vogan was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property, a state jail felony. That agreement was for a 4-year deferred probation with a $1,000 fine as well as restitution in the amount of $9,400. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have y'all all had an opportunity to review that report?
A plea deal that looked too good to be true, and a defendant about to prove exactly why. But when the judge opens her file, she finds 14 felonies, a mountain of thefts, and zero accountability. A total meltdown that ends with handcuffs, tears, and a bond hike that shocks everyone.
And any additions or corrections or?
There's a lot of history, we understand, Your Honor, but discussed it with counsel also with restitution.
Speak up, I'm
I
sorry.
just want to make sure the court knows the restitution, most of the main issue we're looking at, get some of that money back.
I've got 1, 2, 3 and a quarter pages of criminal history. Oh. Well, there's a lot of stuff that.
The deal on paper was soft. 4 years deferred probation, a $1,000 fine, and $9,400 restitution. But the problem isn't the paperwork, it's the history behind it. The PSI shows pages of prior, the judge flips through it in disbelief. 1, 2, 3 and a quarter pages of criminal history. This wasn't a one-off mistake, it's a pattern, and the judge knows exactly what that means.
I understand the restitution, and y'all know my position on that already this morning, but she's on probation right now in Sutton County, correct?
Yes.
Right. So do they know about this case? And what has happened over there, if anything?
I'm continuing on my deferred. Because I'm actually supposed to start nursing.
I can't understand you.
I'm supposed to start nursing school.
When?
I was actually supposed to start in September, but I had to wait to see.
Are you really going to be able to go to nursing
Yes,
school
ma'am.
with this type of criminal history?
Yes, ma'am. Either that haven't been.
Crystal insists she's changed, that she's starting nursing school soon. The judge almost laughs. Are you really going to be able to go to nursing school with this kind of record? It's brutal honesty, because this isn't a redemption arc, it's denial. She's still on probation in another county and facing theft charges here. You can almost feel the judge trying to keep patience, but it's slipping.
Another issue that I see on here also is the restitution, because it shows $9,400, but then it also, that was from inside the bank, and then it shows $500 from an ATM and $100 from a cash app, totaling $10,000, not $9,400. Is that correct?
And if that would have been added on, you know, I guess a bank fee.
Well, it says 500 was withdrawn from an ATM outside the bank. Is that right? You know better than anybody.
I only went into it. I didn't have no access to the card.
Okay. So possibly the other person that was involved did that?
The only thing we knew about
That was,
900 that sneaked in the bank.
I wasn't aware of, Your Honor, when we did it and got when I got the PSIs, when I was notified, I was in the cash wrap. But if there was a withdrawal, then that would be her responsibility, joint and separately.
Right. It says, so
Just a request.
the contact from Do Good said that the defendant withdrew the entire loan amount of
Now the money, the math doesn't add up. The court documents say $9,400 stolen. The bank records show $10,094. Crystal blames someone else. Maybe the other person did it. But joint responsibility means shared guilt. The judge reminds her, doesn't matter who took it. You were working together. That's when you can tell the sweet deal is hanging by a thread.
And hold on. So the probations in Sutton County, have they been transferred to Harris County? So you're going in person in Harris County? Okay. And so it's the state's position to go forward with the agreement?
I understand the court's concern, or stay as the same. Like I said, our initial deal was to get some of the money back on our victim. However, we
So,
understand.
all right, so here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Bogan. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Can y'all hold it down over there, please? I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I just don't know. I just can't believe I'm even considering doing this, honestly.
Excuse me.
I'm not. I can't. There's no way. It has to be straight probation.
The judge reads line after line of her past: theft, forgery, fraud, smuggling, each charge a rerun of the same crime, 14 felonies, same type of thing. At this point, the judge stops mid-sentence, almost disgusted that she even considered probation. You can see it click in her eyes. I can't believe I'm even considering this.
Okay, you have lots of them that were at the same time for different offenses. Yeah, you did probations for them. Forgery of a financial instrument. Don't talk over me. March 3rd, 2008, Harris County, 180 days in jail. So that one was reduced. March of 2014, forging identification cards in Cuyahoga County, Ohio, 1 year probation. Same charge, same probation. So that's 2 in Ohio. March of 2014, aggravated theft in Ohio, another probation, the same date, but still another charge. March of 2014, attempted drug possession, pled guilty, 1 year probation. March of 2014, same thing in Ohio, possessing criminal tools, probation, all of that. It was at the same time, but still different cases. November of 2014, forgery, 2 cases, got probations in those. I'm gonna run out of fingers. March, another one, a theft, aggravated theft in Ohio in 2014. Then we go to Sutton County, Texas, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuous smuggling of persons for pecuniary benefit, and that's the 10-year probation that you're.
Crystal argues, interrupts, denies. The judge reads every case number out loud. Texas, Ohio, smuggling, forgery, drug possession. Crystal cuts in again. That's not correct, but it is. The judge lists them like charges in a rap sheet symphony, and then drops the hammer. I'm rejecting the plea agreement. 3 weeks reset, case back open, and then the fuse blows.
What?
This is not gonna help. Well, looks like you did that, not me. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Come on, hold on, get her, don't let her go. Come back. Everybody heard it.
As soon as the judge ends it, Crystal swears under her breath at her own lawyer. That's it. Come back. Everybody heard it. The judge's patience evaporates. In 2 seconds, this turns from sentencing to security. Bailiffs move in. You can literally feel the temperature in the courtroom spike.
So my lawyer, he was bullshit. I didn't say that.
You don't talk like that to anybody in this case because he didn't do this either, you did. He did he did a great job. I'm gonna find at this time that your bond is not sufficient because of your attitude and because of your
I gotta go to work. So I'm gonna lose my dog and everything too.
Well, maybe you shouldn't cuss at your lawyer. Maybe you shouldn't have this attitude here in the courtroom. I'm going to raise your bond. What's the bond currently set at?
The judge lights her up. You don't talk like that to anyone in this courtroom. Not your lawyer, not me. Crystal tries the sympathy play. I gotta go to work. I'll lose my dog. The judge doesn't flinch. Maybe you shouldn't cuss at your lawyer. Boom. Her bond is raised to $25,000 instantly.
Don't cry now after saying it's bullshit to him and acting like this in here. Stop.
Ma'am.
No, you're going to make it worse. You're just going to make it worse. You should, when I told you a minute ago to stop, you should have stopped when I told you to. All right, I'm going to set your bond at $25,000. Go back with the bailiff.
Too late for tears? The meltdown that started with profanity ends with cuffs. The judge's voice stays even. Don't cry now, you should have stopped when I told you. This is what enough looks like in real court compassion, gone consequences loaded. If you think the judge was right to shred that deal, drop your take below. And if you love real-life courtroom chaos, like, share, and subscribe for more unfiltered justice moments every week.